It is the second day of our Nagasaki trip. Check the previous video for the first day of hotel review. Today, we explored Glover Hill, starting with the surrounding area of the hotel. Our next stop, the Oura Cathedral, which is a World Heritage Site. And just a steps uphill from the cathedral is the Glover Garden, an open-air historical park showcasing Western-style residences from the late 19th century during Japan's rapid modernization in the Meiji era. The colonial-era architecture, panoramic views of Nagasaki Harbor, and beautifully preserved period furnishings and exhibits come together to create an immersive glimpse into Japan's early Western-influenced history. The Nagasaki Traditional Performing Arts Museum within the Glover Garden showcases the city's rich festival heritage, featuring elaborate floats, costumes, and exhibits highlighting the vibrant traditions of Nagasaki kunchi and other performing arts. Wow, dragon dance. For lunch, we are going to have a Nagasaki comfort food, Toruko rice from the word torikororu, or three colors. Back at the hotel, we decided to have dessert. Next stop in our sightseeing is the Megane Bashi, or Spectacles Bridge. It is one of Japan's most famous stone arch bridges, built in 1634 over the Nakashima River in Nagasaki. After passing through different arcades, we arrived at the main store of the popular Castella brand, Fukusaya. Castella is a soft, moist Japanese sponge cake introduced by the Portuguese traders to Nagasaki in the 16th century. We intended to compare different brands of Castella, so next stop was the Shooken main branch in Nagasaki. Before we do our last sightseeing spot for the day, we went to buy our last Castella from Bunmeido, also one of the three popular Castella brands in Nagasaki. Finally, it's time to go to Dejima. Dejima was a man-made island in Nagasaki that served as Japan's sole trading post with the Dutch during the Edo period, symbolizing the country's limited but crucial window to the west. After a long day of sightseeing and eating, it's time to eat dinner at the seafood market in Nagasaki port. We weren't able to visit the Nagasaki Prefectural Art Museum in the daytime, but we were able to check the museum store. There was a light-up event at the Glover Garden at night, so we pushed one more item in our itinerary. Finally, before we call it a day, we sampled the 3 most popular brands of Castella. We were so full after. Personally, Shooken was my favorite. That's it for this video, and thank you for watching until the end. Also, please look forward to the last part of our Nagasaki trip. If you enjoyed this video, please click like, and let me know what you think about this video in the comment below. Also, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe for more content on food, travel, and life in Kyoto with Dai. Until the next video, stay safe and goodbye.